Alright guys, I did Ray Genesis, Genesis by Ray, and it was so dope. I sent it to a friend of mine right after too. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy, because it's like genre blending kind of, but it's, man, I was blown away by it, because it starts spoken word. Well, whatever, man. You can go watch that reaction if you want to. This is a different reaction. You clicked on this one. So Ray 070 Shake. I don't know who that is, but we're doing Escapism, man. Let's get right into it.
Sleezing and teasing, I'm sitting on him. All of my diamonds are dripping on him. I met him at the bar, I was 12 or something. I ordered 2 more wines, cause tonight I want him. A little context if you care to listen. I found myself in a shit position. The man that I love sat me down last night, and he told me that it's over, done decision. And I don't wanna feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't wanna feel, so I stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission. In my little black dress, and the shit is sitting. Just a heartbroken bitch, high heel, 6-inch in the back of the nightclub, sipping champagne. I don't trust any.
Man, this, like, sonically, this music is so good to me. The bass that comes in, and then the drums, and then her voice. I mean, everything. Done so well to me. And so obviously, so far, just a quick recap of what I'm seeing is, and I'll turn the closed captions off. I don't know why those keep coming on. But she's talking about how her boyfriend like broke up with her, and so now she's out. It's the next night, and she doesn't want to feel, so she's kind of sipping. Obviously, the song's called Escapism, and this is a big thing in the culture I'm from anyway. But let's keep going here, man. I won't talk too much yet.
These bitches I'm with in the back of the taxi, sniffing cocaine. Drunk calls, drunk texts, drunk tears, drunk sex. I was looking for a man who was on the same page. Back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my old way. Cause I don't wanna feel how I did last night. I don't wanna feel how I did last night. Doctor, anything please. Doctor, have mercy on me. Take this pain away. Yes, give me my symptoms, doctor. I don't wanna feel. Toke this joint, how I'm blowing this steam. Back to my ways like 2019 or 20.
Yo, if you have teeth in your eyes, what did she take? Ecstasy or like LSD? How did she have, yo, if you have teeth in your eyes, you got to consider not using substances. I'm sorry. Okay, interesting, man. Yeah, and her storytelling too is so good. I mean, even in Genesis too, like her ability to storytell and be so cohesive, and obviously the music video helps, but the lyrics alone, you're able to follow and understand what's going on, you know? Let's keep going.
This joint, how I'm blowing this steam. Back to my ways like 2019 or 24 hours since my ex did dead. I got a new man on me, it's about to get sweaty. Last night really was the cherry on the cake. Been some dark days lately and I'm finding it crippling. Excuse my state, I'm as high as your hopes that you'll make it to my bed. Get me hot and sizzling. If I take a step back to see the glass half full, at least it's the Prada 2-piece that I'm tripping in. And I'm already acting like a dick, know what I mean? So you might as well stick it. Just a heartbroken bitch, high heel, 6-inch in the back of the nightclub, sipping champagne. I don't trust any of these bitches I'm with in the back of the taxi, sniffing cocaine. Drunk calls, drunk texts, drunk tears, drunk sex. I was looking for a man who was on the same page. Back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my old way. Cause I don't wanna feel how I did last night. Did last night. Doctor, anything please. Doctor, have mercy on me. Take this pain away. Yes, give me my symptoms, doctor. I don't wanna feel.
What? Yes, I don't wanna feel like I felt last night. I don't wanna feel like I felt last night. Yeah, peace with the things you can't change. I was naked when I leave, and I was naked when I came. Out of reach, out of touch, too numb, I don't feel no way. So stuck.
Her ability to change, like, it starts out, it's kind of like, it sounds a little similar to Genesis in the beginning, but then when the chorus comes in, you get this heavy bass line, and it sounds so much heavier. And then the verses are a little bit more lighter. You kind of follow the story, and then she has these like switch up. They're almost like shorter versions of bridges, but there's multiple repeats of it. And so it's kind of like deviating from like the traditional like pops, not even just pop song, but like the traditional song. There's like a quasi, like a slowdown where the drums and the heavy bass drops off, and it's just kind of like strings, and it's like more emotional. It's slower. And oddly enough too, like at points during this song, there's almost like you almost like feel like if you've ever had a night out and like somebody brings out the shots, you do the shots, and then like 30-45 minutes later, you're kind of cruising and you're not really there, and it's kind of like a blur. And like there are points in this song where like it switches up, and it almost feels like that feeling of a night out where it's like it's fun, but like sometimes like you feel like, oh, I'm not in control of myself. Like I'm literally just floating through the night right now, and I hope to God I get home safe. But it can be a fun thing, but it can also be a scary thing. But she's putting like a dark twist on it at points, like an emotional dark twist where it's like, yeah, wow, man, this is really cool.
So what? Street small, but it go both ways. So you're wrong, yeah, you never escape. Sunset in the
Lost, give me my symptoms, doctor. I don't wanna feel. I don't wanna feel how I did last night. I don't wanna feel how I did last night. Oh, doctor, anything please, doctor, have mercy on me. Yes, give me my symptoms, doctor. I don't wanna feel.
Lipstick smudged like Modena. I don't know where the fuck I am or who's driving the fucking car. Speeding down the highway, sipping, mixing pills with the liquor car. Fuck these fins. I left everyone I love on red. Spilling secrets to the stranger in my bed. I remember nothing, so there's nothing to regret. Other than this 4/4 kick drum pounding in my head.
Wow. That's crazy, man. That's such a wow. Ray's, I don't know, man. I'm new to Ray. This is my second reaction I've done, but she's just like a really fascinating way of doing music in a music video too. The Genesis in this song have there's like certain points where it kind of sounds similar as far as like there's like a heavy bass drum element and some basic notes, and then like some really heavy hitting crisp drums. And in the beginning of Genesis, I know in particular that's the case. After the spoken word, it goes into that, and so it's kind of a similar thing here throughout. But it's very like morphing and blending, and I almost feel like that's on purpose of like to like reflect maybe that night out or that like chaotic mind state of when like you go out, you know you shouldn't be going out, but you're like, fuck, I'm in my head, I can't. And like we all, whether it's going out to a bar and hooking up with a stranger or staying home and I don't know, fucking drinking wine and I don't know, whatever you do, like we all have some form of escapism, whether it's doom scrolling on your phone, going down Twitter or Facebook or whatever, and you know you're not doing anything. But we do have a, like, some of us have it. I definitely do have a tendency to like try to escape, or at least like distance myself from what I'm feeling. At least when I'm not like optimal, that's what I'll do. And I've occasionally done the night out, but I realized pretty quick, I was like, yo, I shouldn't do that because I can end up in like sometimes I'll end up getting in a fight with somebody. It's like, I learned after like one or two times, I was like, I can't go out when I'm emotional like that. Like I can go out and have a great time, and it's an amazing time with everybody. But if I'm emotional or I'm trying to like totally escape from something and I'm just like going out just to get away from that, I've noticed personally I can't handle it well. I'll wrap this one up, man. This was so cool. And shout out to Rana for putting me onto Ray. She's really dope, man.